Hey guys, welcome to Peripheral Vision, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PlayStation 4. Now, I want to try to keep this video short, and I have a lot to say about this thing, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, so I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. So let's first take a look at the design. Alright, so overall it's just a black console. This is just a standard console. They do have some special editions out there, which a lot of them are just replacement faceplates, especially in Japan. But sometimes they actually repaint the whole entire console differently. But this is just a standard edition. This is just a regular black one. It comes with 500 gigs inside, and honestly, that's not even enough. I recommend you upgrade to probably a terabyte or two, depending on how many games you want to get. But we'll get into that further. But anyway, if you look at it from the side, you can see how it pretty much has like a weird, I don't want to say a diamond, but now it has a slanted design, and it just looks weird. Like, I remember when I first saw it, it's like, whoa, that looks kind of weird. But overall, it's a great design. It's actually really slim. It's actually more slim than the PS3 Slim. Not the super slim, but just the standard slim. So the fact that this is a launch console and it's already this slim, it's absolutely awesome. Then in the back we got a bunch of jets, and it freaking sounds like one too. It's ridiculous. Okay, right here we got the optical out, so if you got a special 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound, that's good for that. Then we got the HDMI in or out, whatever. It's HDMI, whatever. Then we got your internet port right here, the Ethernet cable. And then this port right here is for the PlayStation camera, which I also have, so I can probably do a review on that if you guys want me to. But anyway, then we got a crap ton of fans, and then down here is the power port. And then we get a bunch of more fans on the sides. In the front, we got a disc tray right here. It's not even a tray, it's actually a slot. And I absolutely love things like this. I don't know, it really feels my fancy. Then we got two USB ports. They're USB 3.0, not 2.0, like the Wii U and other old consoles. Yeah, this is the newer stuff, so yeah. And that's pretty much the design. We got the PlayStation logo right here, and it looks really good. Actually, wait. There we go, that's better. Anyway, so we got the PlayStation logo right here. It looks really cool. Overall, I think it's a great design. Very slim, a little bit loud, but if you're not next to it, you'll be okay. But when I'm playing my games, I'm right next to my consoles because how my desk is laid out. And it gets loud. It gets really loud. But, oh well, as long as you're away from it, you'll be fine. Now let's take a look at the controller. Now normally with the DualShock 1, 2, and 3, pretty much PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 controllers, not too much has changed when it comes to the shape and stuff like that. But with the PlayStation 4, they really redesigned this figure. It feels mostly the same, but it fits in your hand a lot better. Like, the grips are really into your hands, and it just lays there just perfectly. It feels great. The triggers feel much better. The bumpers don't feel bad. I had some experience where sometimes the buttons would actually get stuck, like, under here and stuff like that, but that's probably just an issue with me. Well, here apparently like the triggers can wear out easily, and the thumbsticks can wear out easily, like the rubbers can rub out easily. So that's something that I do want to bring up. Unfortunately, that is a big issue. The buttons are really responsive, they feel right, good D-pad. I always love me some good D-pads, but unfortunately when it comes to games nowadays, you prefer more to the analog sticks. But still, D-pad feels great in case we ever get any more platformers on the console. Then we got a big touchpad right here. It's like actually a giant button too. Normally with PlayStation 2, 3, and 4, well, 1, 2, and 3 controllers, they always have start and select. But with the PS4, they have options and share. Their share button is actually a really cool feature. It's pretty much just a built-in capture card, so if you want to start doing YouTube videos and you don't have enough money for a capture card, but you do have a PS4 or Xbox One, it's a great place to start with. Just get a mic, start doing commentary over it. It records the last 15 minutes of your gameplay, and then you can put it onto a flash drive and just plug it into the USB, put it in your computer, do commentary over it, and there you go. You can already start doing videos on your channel. But with the touchpad, not too many games really take advantage of it all that much. Like, we have infamous First Light and Second Son. They take advantage of it a little bit, especially Second Son. We also get a light bar on the back of this. Here, normally with the PS3 controllers, they would have an indicator saying that you're player 1, 2, 3, or 4. With this, they just give a big color. Now, it doesn't really say, hey, you're this player, blah, 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 so that's kind of disappointing. But oh well, it works, I guess. I'm mainly playing games by myself because I'm forever alone, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But when I have friends, I have different colored controllers, so if we ever put the controllers down, I say, hey, I'm the blue controller, and my friend's the black controller. So That's an easy way to identify too. Now there's a lot that this PS4 can do. Like it can, I already said, it can do the recording gameplay and stuff like that. It can also stream on Twitch, which is awesome. I love being able to do that. But I'd rather do that from my own personal console because I have a special overlay and stuff like that and just blah. But anyway, we are also able to not only play games, but we can also go on Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that, which is very, very nice. You're also able to play like music and videos and stuff like that. I personally never tried it on the PS4, so I don't know how well it works out. But I remember I actually tried doing it and it didn't work for me all that well. That kind of sucks. I think you have to like put videos and music on a flash drive and then put them in certain folders so the PS4 can easily read it or something like that. It's ridiculous. Out of the newest generation of consoles, there's PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U. The PS4 is the most powerful out of the three, so this is obviously a good choice if you're going to start playing games. However, its library, that is the main issue I have with this console. Now, I only have 5 games on disc, and I had this thing for almost 2 years. The only game that I have on PS4 that's only on PS4, not on PS3, not on Xbox, but only PS4, is Infamous Second Son. At least on disc. This is the only game I have on disc that's exclusive. I also have Infamous First Light, which is also a great game. But, yeah, those are the only exclusives that I have on this game. Not that there's a lack of exclusives, it's just that they don't really fascinate me all that much. But the other games I have on PS4 are Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us Remastered, Little Big Planet 3, and Watch Dogs. Now, those 4 games I just shown you, those games you can get on PS3. Sure, they're not as pretty or anything, and they run at a much better frame rate on PS4, but still, the fact that they're also on PS3 is kind of disappointing because I only have 1 game that's exclusive to the console. When it comes to PS4 and Xbox One, all it seems to be is just games that are already on PS3 and 360 because they're always remastering games. It's ridiculous. Like, they just remastered God of War 3. Why? I have no idea. I also forgot to mention that you have to install all your games, so the 500 gigs that it comes with, it's not really all that much. You're going to fill it up really fast. I have both this and the Wii U. I honestly have more fun on my Wii U. And I have more games on that thing too, because all except for 1 are exclusive. And I also forgot to mention there's also a streaming service called PlayStation Now where you pretty much get to rent some games and you stream it to your PS4. I never tried it myself because some of the prices can be a little bit ridiculous on when it comes to the renting and stuff like that. You can also do this on PS3. From what I've heard, it's alright, but I don't think it's really much of a system seller because there is no backwards compatibility with this thing either, so that's pretty much its replacement. Now, enough of me rambling. Do I recommend this console? That really depends on what type of gamer you are. I'm not trying to sound like a Nintendo fanboy or anything, but Eric and I are really into those kind of games, like platformers and stuff like that, and there's just a lack of them on PS4, so I'm mostly really bored with this console. But if you're into the shooters and stuff like that, by all means go pick it up. But if you already have a PS3 and 360, you don't have to get one just yet, but there are some games that are only next-gen exclusive that are coming, like Mortal Kombat X is next-gen exclusive for now, but there's a new Naruto game coming out, which I'm super duper psyched for. And to be honest, that's like the only next-gen exclusive game that I'm actually looking forward to. There's more games I'm excited for on the Wii U than I am on PS4, and I gotta say that's rather disappointing. I think Rock Band 4 is going to be PS4 and Xbox One exclusive. I can't remember. But anyway, if you have a PS3 and 360, you might as well just stick with those. I'm not saying that you shouldn't pick up a PS4 and Xbox One. I'm just saying a lot of the games are going to be on PS4 and Xbox One. You can already get on 360 and PS3. If you have a choice of getting a Wii U and you want one, I'd pick up a Wii U before you pick up a PS4. But that's just my opinion. And as always, later days.